I'm your host Muse, and today we're back with another recipe from the Stardew Valley cookbook. And today we're making Carp Surprise.
The Carp Surprise is carps baked with spring vegetables. In the game, you get this from watching the Queen of Sauce, and here it makes 4 servings.
So now we're going to get 4 16 by 12 inch pieces of parchment paper. We're gonna fold them in half and cut them so that when you unfold them, they're heart-shaped. Which, shout out to my mom, because we're going to be uploading this on Mother's Day, and she's absolutely amazing. First, you're going to preheat the oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we're going to grab this leek, and first we're going to cut off the green bits, and discard them over there. And then we're going to quarter them lengthwise. And then cut them into 1/8 inch pieces. So we're going to put the leeks into a bowl of water, and then we're going to get all these bits in there, else I'll be sad. Okay, there. Then we're going to use our hands to separate all of the pieces and wash out any dirt that might be hidden in the little sections.
So here the mic died, and I'm just talking about how I drained the water out with the leeks, and now I have them on a paper towel. I'm just putting that off to the side. We'll save that for later. And now I'm grabbing 4 large leaves from a rainbow Swiss chard, 1 fennel bulb, or 1 fennel, and 3 garlic cloves and 3/4 cups of peas. And here my mic's still dead, and I'm talking about pulling off the leafy bits of the chard, and then we're going to cut apart the stem into eatable pieces, and then also we're going to tear up the leaves into bite-sized pieces. And still dead. We're going to cut off the stem bits of the fennel and the tip bit.
Now with the garlic, I'm going to show you a trick on how to get the peel off. I'm going to take this here, and I'm going to put the flat side of the knife on there. I'm just going to take this part of my palm and just down on it, and it gets a nice small cut in the garlic so that you can peel it off nicely. Then after So here we have all of our vegetables that we have we put them all in a bowl so that we can do this next step, which is putting 2 tablespoons of avocado oil or olive oil, whichever one you have, and then season it with salt and pepper. And then you're going to mix it around with your hands and add either chervil or tarragon. We couldn't find chervil, so we have tarragon leaves. And we're going to have 1/3 cup of that. So here we have a lemon that we cut the ends off, and then we're going to thinly slice it. Now we're going to take our parchment hearts, and we're going to take 1/4 of our vegetables and put them on one side of that heart. So here we have 4 fillets that are 5 to 6 ounces. Of course, this calls for carp, but we weren't able to find carp in our area, so we have rockfish, which is a close enough substitute. We're going to get about 2 tablespoons of olive oil or avocado oil, so just to layer it with, and then season them with salt and pepper. Now we're going to, for one of these, we're going to put on one of the fillets. Then we're going to drizzle on some white wine onto all of them, it should be half a cup for the entire thing. And then we're going to drizzle on 2 tablespoons of capers, dyslexia. Then we're going to put 2 pats of butter, which is like just really thin slices. And then we're going to top them with 1 or more lemon slices. There's a little picture in there that has 3, but in the recipe it says 1, so I mean, however much lemon you want, doesn't really matter.
A quote from Willie. This dish reminds me of something me old pa used to say. Don't judge a fish by its fervor, judge it by its flavor. Even the easiest fish to catch can make a tasty meal. Now we're going to take our parchment and fold it over and fold in all of the ends so that no steam can escape and so that everything's kind of trapped inside. You're gonna want to really pinch it, and in the end it'll look kind of like this one. Now we're going to put these in the oven. We're gonna have them bake in there for 15 minutes.
Now you're going to transfer those to plates once they're done, and you take them out. And you're going to carefully unfold the edges because if steam comes out, that can get really warm. But if you are kind of concerned about that, you can always just cut that all off if you want. Now it's time to try it. Let's get a good bit of everything. It's good. For this recipe, it's almost simple. Now I'm getting a bit of more aftertastes. But, I mean, it's definitely a it's definitely fish. And as someone who has fish often, it's definitely a good fish. I think I expected a little bit more, but I also didn't get too much of the salad with it. So I bet if I had, a bigger bite with more of the salad, I probably would have had more flavors mixed into it. And also, we don't have carp, we have another type of fish, so I don't know if the carp has more flavor. We did a little bit of research, and carp does have a very specific flavor to it. So there are little things that probably could have applied to it. It was still good. It definitely wasn't bad. I guess I just expected it to be a little bit more. So, I mean, yeah, again, it's still good. I like it. I definitely don't dislike it. I enjoyed eating it. I guess I just wasn't exactly what I thought it would be, but doesn't change the fact that it's good. And now you know how to make Carp Surprise from Stardew Valley. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing.
And that's the 7th recipe in the spring section.